Okay, so we are here at 430 North Pelora Avenue with JC, who is one of the main leaders of the Yuba City 40 Days for Life. And so Planned Parenthood is back in the corner there. And I'm asking JC to share a story with us today that happened right here, right where JC is standing, or in this general area, recently as part of the Yuba City 40 Days for Life. And JC, please give us some encouragement when people might be watching this video and saying, you know, I'm just not a sign holder. Oh, you know, I don't want to waste my time. It's such a beautiful day. Why would I come out here and spend time with JC and others here at the sidewalk? So give us one of the recent stories that would be an encouragement for people to join us at 430 North Pelora Avenue in Yuba City, anytime from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. We are here. Hit it, JC.
Well, I just, I spent a lot of time on the sidewalk this campaign, and this campaign already, we've had a confirmed baby's life saved, and I decided at that point that even if that's the only one that's saved during this campaign, that every hour that I spend here on the sidewalk is worth it.
Yes.
It's worth it. I just can't tell you how encouraging it is. So I have been able to counsel women here on the sidewalk. I've been able to be available for them and to speak life in them, to them, and affirm the life in them. And I've had mamas choose life.
Amen.
I've had mamas choose life.
So they're coming here for maybe a pregnancy test,
right? And leaving here with a positive pregnancy test, very scared, thinking that this isn't the time, that they can't do it for whatever set of circumstances they're in at that moment, and thinking that it would just be easiest to end the life of their baby.
Right.
And
so if you encounter someone like that, what do? Do you refer them elsewhere? Do you show them some material?
I refer them elsewhere, of course. I refer them to a woman's friend.
A woman's
which
friend?
is a pregnancy resource clinic here in town. And they do free pregnancy testing, they do pregnancy verifications, they do ultrasounds to show the women their babies.
Right.
And they are life affirming, so they will also speak life into that mama and affirm that baby.
Amen.
It sometimes all it takes is just standing here.
Right.
Sometimes they won't even show up for their appointments here because we're on the sidewalk.
Right.
And it's not because we're yelling anything or being ugly or
Very peaceful.
know what I mean, condemning them or even criticizing them for anything. It's just because they know. I mean, when you know what you're going in there for, there's a conviction.
Absolutely.
I know that there's a conviction. And
so they go in there, get a positive pregnancy test, and then you're here. Sometimes that's a very intimate moment in a woman's life, and you're here to be a positive encouragement rather than allowing her just to experience that fear all by herself.
I'm here to tell her that she can trust Jesus with everything. That God is an amazing provider.
Amen.
That He knew them, He knew her, He knew that baby before the foundations of the world began.
Amen.
I'm here to tell them that He has a plan and a purpose for them all in their lives. He created them for a time just such as this.
Exactly.
For a time just such as this.
Now, do you show them a fetal models?
I do show them the fetal models. I give them the information with the Precious Feet pen and with the list of resources here in the area that aren't the nation's largest abortion business.
That's right.
I give them information about the RU486, the abortion pill that they give right here at this Planned Parenthood. Some people don't know that right here in Yuba City that they're killing babies up to 10 weeks.
Exactly,
up to 10
JC.
weeks.
So important to be here.
This is a 7, 8, 9, and 10-week-old unborn baby.
And that's the stage that abortion pill works in that life.
I actually had a woman here tell me that they were going to give her the abortion pill past 10 weeks.
Oh.
But I don't know about all that. But somehow it wouldn't surprise me.
Right. Wow, so that's 7, 8, 9, 10 weeks of
7,
pregnancy.
8, 9,
There's
and 10 weeks.
little
Yep.
arms and little legs.
And this little baby's heartbeat can be detected as early as 3 weeks.
Wow.
That's before most women even know that they've missed a period.
Exactly.
So
exactly.
I get to tell these women that Jesus can be trusted, that he knew, and he's calling them to a deeper level with him.
Exactly.
The ones that I've talked to recently said that they knew him.
Mm-hmm.
So I just affirm him in them.
Exactly.
And remind them who he is and who he says that they are.
Exactly.
And
beautiful,
and it's been
JC.
such a blessing.
So-
It's just been such a blessing.
To those who may be watching who haven't yet made it out to 430 North Pelora Avenue, or if you don't live here in Yuba City, you can find your nearest location at 40daysforlife.com, and then you'll see a map of 375 cities around the world simultaneously praying to end abortion. And so what would be kind of your closing encouragement for anyone within the Yuba City area, or anyone really anywhere in the country who can find their nearest 40 Days for Life city? But please give us just a minute of strong encouragement as to why you're here and why everyone would be so blessed by participating.
The rewards are great. The rewards are great. And 1 hour, I mean, even 15 minutes, just making a stand.
Right.
Just making a stand and standing firm for Jesus, for God.
Amen.
Making a stand can make a difference. He will take that little bitty seed. He will take that little bitty action. Thank you. He will take that little bitty action, that little bitty seed, and he will make it grow.
Amen.
He will make it grow bigger than we could even imagine.
Exactly.
And he will do more with it than we could have ever hoped.
Absolutely.
I mean, I can tell you about 2 babies this campaign already being saved right here on this sidewalk. And that's not just babies being saved, that's mamas being
Exactly.
saved. That's way more than just babies being saved. This is mamas being saved.
know.
This is brothers and sisters being saved.
Amen.
From a life that would be very different
Amen.
with a broken mama. Knowing the magnitude of what she'd done.
Absolutely,
So-
JC. Well, thank you, dear, so much for being here.
Even an hour makes a difference.
Just an hour. If they can sign up at 40daysforlife.com/Yuba City, you can see what hours are already covered and which hours are empty. Usually, JC, what would be like the most difficult hours to fill here in Yuba City?
The noon hour seems pretty light most days.
Okay.
The
Mornings are
noon-
pretty good.
Huh?
Mornings are pretty.
Mornings seem
Pretty
to be
good
covered
partic-
somewhat well. The other day there was only somebody here with me between 11 and 12, and between 2 and 3. So we're
Wow.
here from 8 to 5.
Amen.
And
Or they could just drop by if
But,
they
yeah, you
can't
could just
sign
drop
up,
by.
or maybe you just have 10 minutes. You know,
10 minutes could
It-
be the 10 minutes that matters.
what? Out of all the thousands of
Right.
Christians we have in the Yuba Sutter area, if everyone just came for 10 minutes,
Yep.
this sidewalk would be full. Right now we've got a few volunteers arriving. Across the street we have a few gentlemen talking and holding their signs, and then there's JC's car with all the messages that even if people are just passing by, they have an awakening of what's happening here in our community, where lives are lost and women are being hurt by the largest abortion provider in our country is Planned Parenthood right here in Yuba City. All right, thank you, JC. We're going to say goodbye.
Bless you.
Hope to see everyone out here.
you.
All right,
Thank you.
take care.